Johnny and I have arrived in the Caribbean to join a 40-foot sailing boat called Jemima. At the end of last year, Johnny's dad and sister sailed her from England across the Atlantic. Now we're stepping aboard to sail with Johnny's dad, Charlie, from Antigua down to Bequia, visiting Guadeloupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We'll hike to incredible viewpoints, snorkel in the Big Blue, swim and dive off the boat, kayak in remote spots, and of course spend a lot of time sailing. I'm excited to share the next 2 weeks with you on board Jemima. We've arrived at our final destination in Bequia, located in the Grenadines. Bequia is approximately 150 to 160 nautical miles from Antigua. We have sailed past and enjoyed Guadeloupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent to reach this small island in the southwest of the Caribbean. Now we secure the sails and surrender to island life. Bequia is the largest of the Grenadine Islands at 7 square miles and has a population of 5,000 people. Its capital is Port Elizabeth, which is the main harbour. Traditionally, it is a fishing and boat-building island, but now is heavily supported by tourism. It was a rumoured base for the pirate Blackbeard. Admiralty Bay is a sheltered harbour in the west coast of Bequia. It is one of the best protected anchorages in the Grenadines. We're heading to shore on the tender, with Eastern Caribbean dollars in our pockets, to explore the area. That's what sailing is, a dance. And your partner is the sea. And with the sea, you never take liberties. You ask her, you don't tell her. Michael Morpurgo. St. Mary's Anglican Church is a historic stone church built in 1829 to replace an earlier wooden structure that was destroyed by a hurricane. It represents British colonial religion and is one of the oldest churches on Bequia. Food is really expensive here, mostly because a lot of it is imported onto the island. Johnny and I kayak to Devil's Table and go snorkeling. Devil's Table is located at the mouth of Admiralty Bay. It's a dive site popular with snorkelers and divers. Trumpetfish are predatory fish that can grow up to 3 feet long. They are known for their long tubular snouts, which use suction to catch up small fish. They are expert camouflagers that hover vertically, change colour, or shadow larger fish to hunt. Sergeant Major fish have 5 black vertical bars, which inspired its military name. They can grow up to 9 inches and can rapidly change colour to a darker blue-grey for camouflage. The blue tang fish inhabit Caribbean coral reefs, seagrass beds, and rocky areas at depths from 3 to 200 feet. They feed on algae, helping to keep coral reefs healthy. The yellow tube sponge is a stationary marine animal found at depths of 10 to 250 feet. When exposed to air, it turns blue due to chemical oxidation. Trunkfish are slow-moving reef fish with a rigid box-like triangular body. They are known for blowing water jets into the sand to find prey and releasing a potent toxin from their skin when stressed.
How are you?
We hike to Industry Bay on the northeast coast to find some coconuts. Lower Bay to Industry Bay is around 2 to 2.5 miles and a 30-minute walk. Industry Bay was once a site for processing coconut oil. A natural reef protects the bay, making it calmer than other Atlantic-facing beaches. To open a coconut, you must locate the line running around the middle of it between the eyes and the base and tap it firmly with a rock until it splits. The 3 dark spots on the top are germination pores, with one being softer and easier to pierce. Coconuts are actually stone fruits, not nuts. They provide food, fuel, and materials. They are highly versatile, with every part being used, from water and meat to shells and husks. They are known as drift seeds, designed by nature to travel across vast oceans to colonize new shores. They can survive for months in salt water and still sprout when they reach land, floating for up to 120 days and travel over 3,000 miles. And their appearance led to the 16th century Spanish-Portuguese name coco, meaning smiling face. The Bequia dwarf gecko is a tiny, critically small lizard endemic to Bequia. Measuring around 2 centimeters, it is one of the smallest vertebrates in the world. The species is classified as vulnerable. The wish to travel seems to me characteristically human. The desire to move, to satisfy your curiosity or erase your fears, to change the circumstances of your life, to be a stranger, to make a friend, to experience an exotic landscape, to risk the unknown. Paul Theroux. Seaweed mostly affects eastern-facing beaches like Industry Bay.
But Matt is quite an old one.
Coconut trees are known as the tree of life, as they live up to 100 years and produce up to 180 coconuts per harvest. They reach up to 30 meters in height. The coconut water is rich in electrolytes, potassium and manganese, and in emergencies has been used as a substitute for blood plasma. The Old Heg Turtle Sanctuary has since closed down, but it was founded in 1995, dedicated to protecting the endangered hawksbill turtles. It raised hatchlings for 3 years in saltwater ponds to increase survival rates before releasing them. Hope Bay is a secluded beach on the island's Atlantic coast, accessible only by walking a track. It's a quarter-mile stretch of beach with a backdrop of a former coconut plantation. Mangoes are tropical stone fruits originating from India over 5,000 years ago and are considered the world's most popular fruit. They are highly nutritious, providing 100% of daily vitamin C and are related to cashews and pistachios. I'm delivering some mangoes to the boat next to us. Thank you for joining us on the last 3 videos of us sailing the Caribbean islands. Here are some last shots of Bequia.